Good morning, this is Jan with orJANics 50nRaw. Day 18 of my 1-year raw fast today. And I always tell you guys I'm drinking this water thing in the morning, and it is on my web page, but I wanted to just make it for you real quick while I just talk to you a little bit. I'm slicing these key limes. I have a tree outside, just putting a little slice about halfway through. And I'm going to squeeze them in here. But I have lost, this morning I weigh 137.9, and it feels really good to fit into my jeans without a big muffin top hanging over the edge. I'm still fluffy, don't get me wrong, I still have more weight to lose. But I am losing approximately half a pound a day, and that does concern me because, I'm going to do this for a whole year. So, what's going to be left of me after a year? I want to make sure that I'm getting enough calories. And the strange thing is, I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day, but I'm still losing weight. And I guess it's because they're not empty calories. I don't really know. I just know that a lot of raw fooders eat a lot of calories, and they're very thin and they have very little body fat. But I don't want to lose that much weight because my face will go like this, and all my skin will be saggy, and I'll look even older than a 50-year-old, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try and increase my calorie intake today because I really want to slow down my weight loss. And I notice my skin is getting a little bit dry, but I'm not sure if that's because the weather's getting drier because winter's coming. It's fall now. Because I'm drinking enough water. So I'm wondering if I'm getting enough omega-3 fatty acids. So I haven't taken, but I used to take a very high quality fish oil, which I'm going to start taking again today. Because the last thing I want to do is my hair to fall out and my skin to get all dried up and to start feeling really anemic. So before I keep going, I want to show you, this is Himalayan salt brine, and it is full of minerals, and it is full of negative ions. It's just Himalayan salt chunks. You soak them in water, a high quality water, and it's really good for you to take every day. Helps detoxify, helps replenish minerals. So I put in a teaspoon of that every morning, and I also take my Barley Max, which is a dehydrated young barley leaf powder, and I've been taking this for a long time from Hallelujah Acres, and I just don't want to stop. So I'm taking like a heaping teaspoon, and I know that I'm not getting enough greens in my diet. I think I talked to you guys about that the other day because following my Fitness Pal, I kept track of everything that I ate that day. I was curious to see how much nutrition I was getting from my raw food diet, and the thing that I did notice that I'm most deficient in is iron. But that's nothing new for me. I have my lab works taken before I started my diet, and I routinely follow my labs. Every 6 months I get my labs, and my iron is always low. I'm always deficient in iron. So I do run anemic. Now my B12 is always fine. I don't have a B12 deficiency, but that would be a different type of anemia. The type of anemia that I tend to have a hard time with is iron deficient anemia. So there are two types of iron. You can have a heme iron and a non-heme iron, and a heme iron comes from animal products like your beef, your eggs, Well, there's not a lot of iron in eggs, but you know what I'm saying. And the funny thing is that the heme iron from animal is more easily assimilated in your body than the non-heme iron from plants such as kale and spinach. And because I'm not eating the heme iron from the animals, I'm eating the non-heme, which even though I might eat a whole bunch of spinach and kale and get in my RDA of iron, my body might not be able to assimilate it because it's harder for your body to use that iron. So, what are you doing? So, when you take your iron, your non-heme iron from plants, you need to take it with vitamin C, because vitamin C helps your body assimilate that non-heme iron. So that's what I'm going to be working on. If I can't figure it out, I am going to start to take an iron supplement because I don't want to feel bad doing this. I don't want my hair to fall out. I don't want to be grumpy. I don't want to be lethargic. And I know supplements, ooh, maybe that's bad for a raw foodist, but until I transition into doing this and really figure it out, because I'm still working on figuring it out, that's probably what I will end up doing, but I'll let you know. Anyway, cheers. Today's Halloween. We don't really celebrate Halloween. We don't believe for our family in celebrating Halloween. And my kids don't feel deprived. It's just been part of our life. They've actually never wanted to participate in Halloween. We do dress up other times of the year. We like to dress up. Dressing up is fun. But tonight we are going to have some people over, and I will once again be surrounded by food, and I will be cooking food for other people. And once again, I'll have to make choices tonight to either continue doing what I'm doing or to you know, give in and have a bite of lasagna, which I won't do, but you know, because I'm determined. Let me just tell you something. Yesterday in my studio, I was talking to one of my clients, and her son had just gotten married, and she was saying how she was, before her son's wedding, she was losing lots of weight, and she was highly motivated to fit into her dress, and then she went to the wedding, and there was lots of delicious food, which there always is at weddings, and you know, she celebrated and ate and had a really good time, and now she's back, and she says, I'm having a really hard time getting back on track with eating healthy and losing weight. And I told her, wouldn't it be something if we could just really contain that emotion that makes us so determined to lose weight that we can say no when we go to the restaurants. We can say no when we're surrounded by a bunch of yummy food, but we want to fit in that wedding dress. If we could just think that way all year long, wow, that we would have the key to helping Americans not be so obese. So whatever it takes for you to harness that feeling of determination, and that determination that makes you so determined that you're willing to say, no, I'm not going to eat that. No, I've had enough of this. No, I don't need to eat ice cream today, or whatever it is. Find it and harness it and bring it into your life so that you can choose healthier options. So I'm going to take you through my day. I realized as I was doing my vlog, I haven't actually taken you through a whole day of what I eat. So I'll do that in little clips. I don't want my videos to be boring or too long, because I don't like watching long, boring videos. So cheers, and I'll be back to show you what's going to be for lunch. Bye-bye. So I'm going to make my breakfast. It's almost lunch, but it's going to be brunch. And I have 4 ripe bananas in here. Remember we talked about not eating food that's not ripe because it's too starchy. And a half a cup of soaked almonds. And I'm gonna put in, about a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon because I really like it. And some water, and I'm gonna blend this up. And this will be my brunch. And then we're gonna go to Longhorn Steakhouse in about an hour and a half for real lunch with my husband. So see you in a bit. Ooh, yeah. Delicious. Delicious. This is one of my favorite shakes. Good enough, babe. Ah!
Never enough.
That's what happens when it's never enough. See,
Can you stop it? Mom,
see
stop.
you
Take a
next
picture of
time
that.
on
Over the edge.
Awesome Caner Bacon Flakin'.
Yeah, take a picture of it. Going to Longhorn Steakhouse for lunch with my honey. Hey. No? You want me to show them all the ice cream? And this is what I'm eating. I ordered their pecan salad without the cheese. And I did use a tiny bit of their dressing.
I didn't eat anything more healthy.
What's that? I eat my salad. Didn't like it very much, actually. So I'll be finishing it off for me. So lunch is down. Longhorn Steakhouse is over. And I don't know what I'm going to eat later. But I'll let you know. Well, I didn't really care for my salad at Longhorn, so Javi ate most of it. So I stopped at H-E-B and I'm going to eat these 3 big navel oranges. And they have something to say to you. Eat raw food and you'll feel healthier. Well, it's 6:30. I wanted to go over with you guys how many calories I've taken in all day, because that's what my goal was for today, was share with you what I am eating in a day. I plugged it into my FitnessPal so that I could count the calories and nutrition. And for breakfast, the shake that I made was 840 calories with the 4 bananas and half a cup of almonds. Probably at Longhorn Steakhouse, I ate about 100 calories. I really didn't eat much of that salad at all. I didn't care for it. And then I ate those 3 navel oranges at the studio. So I figure I probably have eaten about 1,200 calories today. As far as nutrition goes, I know I haven't gotten enough iron. I know that for sure. Not enough. I'll do the nutrition at the end of the day. So my goal for the night is to get in about 800 more calories. Because you're shaking. Because I really don't want to lose a half a pound a day, which we already talked about. So I'd like to hit a goal of about 2,000 calories. So tonight we're having a barbecue. We're having a campfire. There's our little campfire pit there. And we're having people over. I have to cook them food to eat. So I'm cooking lasagna and bread and dessert and, you know, the whole standard American diet. And you know, one day I'll do a video on how we normally don't eat lasagna. I don't buy lasagna for my family, but one day I'll do a video on things that I've done in our family to help them eat healthier, and that'll come. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. How's the lasagna?
Good.
Is it healthy?
No. Yes.
Cole, you're not eating?
No.
No?
I'll eat his.
You'll eat his?
I thought
I already did it. I already said it.
I thought dibs.
Duffy! I made this soup out of broth and made some zucchini noodles, chopped some mushrooms, some thyme, some tomatoes on it, and it's like the most delicious thing I've eaten, I think, since I've gone raw. It's so good. So I'm sitting here watching Hallmark Christmas movies on October 31st. I love Hallmark Christmas movies. Yummy.
Okay, Tyler, I'll eat those for
Well, they're just burning them for
a thing of Oreos. I'll eat them. Oh, I forgot. Wow, no love. And me one,
Hold on to while I squeeze.
You see how they were white still in the inside?
Have you ever had the Reese's Oreos?
No.
Those are so good. Mushroom,
I burned it by accident.
The ones that Jay brought you.
Well, the party's over and I'm still hungry, and I liked my soup so much I came and made myself another bowl, only this time it's got avocado in it and some green onions, and so I'm gonna eat this and figure out how many calories I've had all day. Wow, I am so full. So I put everything on my FitnessPal. I hit every goal except, once again, the iron. I still only met 53%. Whoops. But I'm not real worried about that. I'll try and catch up on that. But my calories was about 2,000 calories. And I'm really stuffed. Like the most stuffed I've been since I started to go raw. I think the key was the the broth, adding the warm broth to the raw vegetables just made it so I could eat a lot of vegetables, and they tasted salty and warm, and I needed that. So that's a good to figure out something that I can eat that can be really satisfying and still raw and still healthy and still low fat. So even on the protein today, I went over the RDA of protein. So I'm going to bed. It's been a nice day. Good night.